21, it is an inequality. Solve it just like an equal sign. So I'm going to distribute my 3 through. I get 9n subtract 6 less than or equal to n plus 6, 7n minus 12. Now move my variable over. 2n minus 6 less than or equal to negative 12. I add 6 to both sides. 2n less than or equal to negative 6. Divide by 2, divide by 2. Now the question is, do I flip the inequality? No, because you did not divide by a negative. Oops, I just did, like an idiot. Leave it. Because you didn't divide by negative. You divided by positive 2. You only flip the inequality if you divide or multiply by a negative number. And we didn't. All right, what is this? Solve for n. Okay, I got to get, let's combine. I see an n plus 3n, so that's 4n. I see lose a y, gain 6y, so it's gain 5y. Take away a c equals 22. Okay, I'm trying to solve for n, get n by itself. So I need to move that c over. So I'm going to add a c, 4n plus 5y equals, that went away, 22 plus c. I now move my 5y over by subtracting 5y from both sides. 4n equals 22 plus c minus 5y. And then final step, divide by 4, divide by 4. So n equals 22 plus c minus 5y, the entire quantity divided by 4. 23. How do I get rid of multiplying by a fraction? Oh yeah, I like to multiply by its reciprocal. But if I multiply this left side by 5 over 2, I have to multiply the right-hand side of the equal sign by 5 over 2. Notice this gives me 10 over 10, which is just 1, so it's 1x equals. Here, multiply across top. 1 times 5 is 5. 7 times 2, 14. 5/14. 24. Two fractions equal. What is true if two fractions are equal? Oh, yes. Those multiplied equal those multiplied. Y'all like to call it the butterfly method. Fine. So let's do it this way. 4 times x plus 2 equals 10 times x minus 1. Now I distribute the 4 through. So it gives me 4x plus 8 equals, distribute the 10 through, 10x minus 10. Now I'm going to move my smaller variable over. Oops. So I'm going to move my 4x over. I'm going to subtract 4x from both sides. 8 is equal to 6x minus 10. I now will move the 10 over. So I get 6x equals 18. Divide by 6, divide by 6. X is equal to 3. Solve for n. Okay, so I distribute through 8n minus 4 minus n minus 4 equals 7n plus 8. I went ahead and put those two together. 8n minus n is 7n. Lose 4, you lose 8. Is 7 times a number take away 8 ever going to equal 7 times the number plus 8? Could you ever subtract 8 and have it come out to equal the other guy where you added 8? I don't think so. Right away, I can see there's no solution. But if we were solving this, we would subtract our 7n's from both sides, and we would get this expression, or excuse me, this equation, negative 8 equals positive 8. That's never true, never happens, never going to happen. That means there is never going to be a solution. So there's no solution to this equation. No matter what you plug in for n, it'll never work. When the variables completely disappear, you know it's one of two situations. Either everybody works or no number will ever work. And that's what we got here. We have a false statement, so that it's never true. So there's no solution. Here, okay, 7n minus 1 equals 7n minus 1. Equals itself, it's the same thing. We subtract 7n, we end up with negative 1 equal negative 1. That is always true. That is always going to happen. That means there's an infinite number of solutions here. No matter what we plug in to n, it's going to work. You plug in 6 up top, it's going to work. You plug 90 million into n, it's going to work. There's an infinite number of solutions. False statement means there's no solution. The true statement, when all the variables disappear, means it's going to be an infinite number of solutions.